let's go over Figma's interface. So hopefully you've downloaded the app. If you're looking at it in your browser, it should still look similar, but it's not going to be 100% like this. On the top left area, you have most likely your name and your email address, and we have a Figma logo in here as well. And there is a little drop down that's going to take you to the Figma community. We're going to dive deep into Figma community and how it works in a later video, so I'm not going to go over that too much now. The search in here allows you to search for all of your files, teams, or like people that you usually work with. Here are the notifications. When you click on it, you're going to have a list of all of the people who have commented on the files that you're working in. And on the right side, there is a little section for your profile, which allows you to manage your community profile, which is the profile that everyone who's using Figma sees. Your internal profile, which is the profile that your teammates see. Plugins, which is basically a list of all of the plugins that you own and have installed, and you can manage it from there. It's a great way to expand upon your Figma experience. Settings, overall Figma settings, ability to change the theme from light to dark or use the system theme, ability to add different accounts, and ability to log out from the account that you're currently in. On the left sidebar, you're gonna have a list of all of your recent files. Those are the files that you've worked on recently. You're gonna have a list of drafts, which are the files that you are working on but are not assigned to a particular team or a particular project. Most often, as someone who is going to be using Figma in a free plan, you're going to be using a lot of drafts. Then again, another link to enter the community, and you have the list of all of your favorite files. So if you want to have quick access to some files that you're currently working on a lot, you can favorite them by clicking a little star on some of these files like this, and it's going to allow you to add it to your favorites. Below, you're going to have a list of teams that you're in with your email address that's on top. So in here, you're going to see that we have our company team. We have a lot of different projects in here, and these are just the favorited projects, the projects that maybe I'm personally working on, or projects that I like to review often, or something similar like that. And within those projects, you're gonna have files. So that's how Figma is structured. It's structured around teams, who then have projects, and within projects you have files. You can be on multiple teams. So for example, for another client who maybe has their own Figma subscription and want to be in charge of all the file organization and things like that, you can be invited to their files as well and their projects. You can create new teams easily by clicking on this little option on the bottom. If you have more files or more favorites in here, everything's gonna appear in here. There is another section that I don't personally have anything favorited in, which are shared projects. Those are the projects that I'm personally invited to, but are owned and managed by teams that I'm not a part of. So maybe as a designer, you're going to collaborate with a different designer who has their own subscription, and they just want to invite you to a particular file or a particular project. That project is going to appear here in the shared projects. In the main part of the screen, you have the ability to create a new design file. You have the ability to create a new FigJam file, and you also have the ability to bring in files from other tools. So you can drag a file from Sketch, and it's going to be imported in here, and there might be some tweaks that you're going to have to do. But if you've been a designer who's now moving on from a different tool to Figma, use this option to bring in your files. You can also open a file in your Explorer and just drag it inside this middle area, and it's gonna upload it for you if you're of course using the native app. As I've said, the view settings are in here, so you can switch from the list to a grid view, and that's basically it. So again, shared projects, they're going to appear in here. All of your team files are going to appear in here. All of your team projects, sorry. And within those projects, you're going to have access to a lot of different files. You can then, depending on your level of ownership within this particular team, you might have the ability to invite others into the team. You might be able to manage different members, so people who are inside the team that you're working in, and you can also see the team permissions. So like, can they just view files? Are they able to edit files? If they're able to edit, they're going to count towards your paid subscription. Billing, which gives you the overview of how much you're paying for how many different editor seats and FigJam seats, and when is going to be the next invoice, and you can also see all of the previous invoices as well. Under settings, you have the ability to change your team name, team icon, team handle, delete your team profile handle, delete your team, enable libraries. I'm gonna get the libraries in a future video, so just remember that. Upgrades, you have the ability to upgrade your plan, add additional seats, change payment method, and cancel plans. So that's how Figma is structured. So everything revolves around teams. They have projects, and projects have files. Files within them have pages, but more on that in the next video. So hopefully this overview helps you understand where everything is in the Figma interface if you're not within a particular file.